just got some awesome news. They're gonna unload us today. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So it's Monday. We're gonna get unloaded today. And we're booking our butts back down to Alabama, over near Gaston, Alabama. Got slider tennis. And we're gonna try to get loaded tomorrow morning, because we got over 700 miles to go to get from Piedmont, Alabama to Okmulgee, Oklahoma. So gotta break our old trusty seal. And so that's gonna work out great. Let's see if that'll stay. There we go. So that's gonna work out great. We're gonna get unloaded today. We're gonna get it. Are we still recording? All right, I thought it was man down. All right, so I should just turn it off, shouldn't I? Why am I always trying to do stuff the hard way? I don't know, I don't understand that, do you? Anyway, we're gonna get unloaded today, and man, we're gonna be in good shape, because I was sweating it. I was worried to death about, being able to make it out to Oklahoma by 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. So this is gonna work out great. We're gonna get this off. We're gonna get out of here. So, we're gonna get back into the door. They're gonna call us when it's ready. And then we booking it. In the meantime, we're gonna go hang out with the Duckman, make us some lunch, maybe catch a little bit of the Daytona 500. All right, let's go. Guess you know where we're at. See that long fence row? That's right, we're back in Dodge City. Yep, we're back in Dodge City. And there's the Duckman, Ducky Duck. Yeah, Ducky Duck, Duck, Duck. Acting like a little whiny girl. You should have seen him. I watch him on FaceTime when I'm taking a shower. I FaceTime with him so I can watch and see what he's doing in the truck, you know, make sure everything's okay. And or whenever I go inside, or whenever I'm doing anything away from the truck, I always have a second phone that I FaceTime with him. Uh-oh. Is that another dog? Anyway, you should have seen him. He was like, just crying like a little girl. Yeah, he was just crying like a little baby. Man, I went there and took me a good hot shower. All shaved up and clean shirt. And to my surprise, when I got in there, the shower number was 6. They upgraded me to platinum shower. What? Yeah, man. I had a table and a bench and big, huge shower. And it was freaking awesome, man. I'll put some pictures of it in here. That thing was freaking cool. Here, I'll show you right now. Watch this, watch this. How cool was that? You see all that space in there? That's a big shower, man. I sent Teresa some pictures. I was like, I wonder if they upgraded me because I shower here so frequently. This is one of our frequent stops. Or if I just the luck of the draw. So I don't know. So anyway, it was an awesome shower. Plenty of good water pressure. Loved it. Got all cleaned up and everything. And guess who else is fixing to get a bath? Yeah. Duckman. As soon as he finishes what he's doing, grab a towel. Time to go take a bath. Oh yeah. Yeah, they got the bath here. The dog wash. Yeah, it's here at this Petro in Dodge City. So he's getting a bath. He's getting a bath. Ah! I'll take the camera and we'll take a few snapshots and maybe a snippet of video or something. We'll see. I'm letting him work everything out, do everything he needs to do, because once he takes that shower, we're getting back in the truck. That's it. He ain't getting back out till in the morning when we get ready to leave. So if I let him back out after taking a shower, he's gonna get out here and roll around in the grass and get dirty. So that's the plan. So y'all hang around. We fixing to go give the Duckman a bath. All right. We made it to the dog wash. Yeah, look what I got with me. Yeah, Duckman. So it's time for a bath, Dad. Yes, it's time for a bath. Pull, open, just jump right on in. Come on, Dad. Come on, Dad. Jump in. Good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. Yeah, what a good boy. All right, we're gonna give him a bath. We'll check with dog. Look who's all lathered up. Yeah, look who's all lathered up. Getting a bath. See, I'm getting a bath. What? Getting a bath. All right, let's finish this up. Look how bright and white he looks. Looks so bright and white. Give him blow dry. Blow dry it up, man. All right, let's finish this up. We're gonna get out of the truck. What you got like, buddy? Yeah, you look all nice and white. Yeah, you're all nice and white and fluffy. Did that? Yeah, you're all nice, white and fluffy. I think you got the floor wet though. Yeah. You ready to go get a treat? Yeah? You ready to go get a treat? Did that? Wanna go get a treat? What you want? What kind of treat you want? Huh? You want some chicken jerky? I'll just double check and see where it was at. All right, so we get ready to leave out. It's about a little after 4 a.m. local time here in Dodge City. I just woke up like 35 minutes ago or so. We get ready to head over to Piedmont, Alabama to pick up our load. And so I thought while I was sitting here waiting on Ducky to do his stuff, I'd go ahead and give you a quick breakdown on the load that we're picking up. It's approximately 42,000 pounds. The total revenue, I think, was a little over 1,800, and okay, so the line haul was a little over 1,400. I'm getting this hazardous cargo pay on this one, and that's 150 plus the fuel surcharge was 250, so that's about $400 worth of accessorials. The 65% of the line haul that I'm getting is around 920, so that's about 1320 or so, 700 miles. So we're looking at around $1.90 a mile to the truck on this load, which isn't bad. That's pretty good, you know, $1.90 to the truck. And so, you know, hopefully we'll get something paying a little bit better coming back. I love running for $2 a mile, man. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, when you can get $2 a mile, that's freaking awesome. That means you're getting over $3 a mile on the rate. Oh, by the way, the rate on this one was around, I think, $2.75, somewhere in there or so. And so it was not a bad paying load, but you know, I kind of wish I was in a hurry because I was home over the weekend and everything. So I kind of at the end of last week booked the load, kind of in a rush, trying to get all my loads booked for this week and everything. And I wish I'd looked at it a little bit closer. I didn't realize where Piedmont is located. So getting to it is so far off the interstate, and there's no interstate that goes from Piedmont up towards Oklahoma. So you have to run back roads to get over to 59, down to Birmingham, to 22, back up over to Memphis. So it's a little bit, if I'd known it was where it was located at, I probably wouldn't have took the load, but just to be honest with you. I hate running through the North Alabama mountains. And so, especially with a heavy load, it's gonna suck. Plus, we're still in this old turd of a trailer. I was hoping we was gonna drop yesterday in Cottonton over where we picked up that other load, but we didn't, so we still got it. So anyway, we're gonna hit these back roads and see if we can't get our butt on over there. Hopefully, I don't know, we might get there early enough we can do a 2-hour break, which is what I'm hoping. Because if we can do a 2-hour break, then when we leave there, we drive as far as we can, drive our 8 hours, and do an 8-hour break, and then hopefully be able to drive the rest. Dad, come on, buddy. Okay. So what's up, Dad? So I'm over here checking out the trailer, doing the pre-trip. So I'm just doing the pre-trip on the trailer. It looks pretty raggedy, but maybe we can make it one more load. You gotta get a drop and hook out there, Dad, so we can get rid of this old piece of crap trailer. Yeah. So I'm not overly impressed this morning, Dad. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna get in the truck and get going. There's some other stuff I want to talk about. I'm gonna try to address it at the end of this video, about some former drivers over here at Landstar and what happened with them, and we'll talk about that later at the end of the video. Okay, y'all don't go nowhere. Let's go. Yeah, we are in Piedmont, Alabama. The Duckman sniffing around. Got a little bit of some pine trees and wet grass and stuff. We're backed in over to the door. Trying to get loaded. It's gonna be a while. We've already been here over an hour, so we're definitely getting a 2-hour break in. So I was hoping we was gonna get loaded earlier than what we are. It's already almost 9 o'clock, and we got here at 7. So what we'll do is we'll do our 2-hour break, and then we'll drive 8 hours or as far as we can, and we'll stop and do a 8-hour break, and then we'll hopefully be able to drive the rest of the way. If not, we can always stop and do a 2-hour break and then get the rest of the way on in there. Main thing is we need to be there by 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, so it's gonna be tough because it's over 700 miles away. So let's see. Anyway, there's some stuff I wanted to talk about, and so we're gonna jump back in the truck as soon as Ducky gets done, and we'll talk about it. Some stuff that happened over at Landstar with some drivers, and I know a lot of people's had questions about it. A lot of people's asked me about it, and I thought I would try to answer some questions if I could, and talk about that. So y'all don't go nowhere, hang around, we'll be right back. All right, so a lot of y'all have heard about Jeremy and Selena with trucking with Selena. Their lease got canceled over at Landstar for violating the sitting duck policy. All right, so here's the deal. The sitting duck policy at Landstar has 0 tolerance. You might as well show positive on a drug test. You're gonna get the same results. You're gonna get gone. If you park on the shoulder road because you broke down, as soon as you get stopped good and stop rolling, and you know for sure you're gonna be there for a minute or two, you better be calling Landstar safety. And say, hey, I'm putting my triangles out right now. I'm fixing to put my triangles out. I just want to let you know I'm broke down and this is my location. As soon as I get my triangles out, I'm going to call for help. You know, I mean, if you forget to shut your side door or something on your thing and you pull over, I mean, anything. I mean, they don't play around with that sitting duck policy. No get off ramps, no get on ramps, no rest area get on, get off entryways. You have to be inside the rest area in a parking spot. You can't just park on the going into the rest area on that little piece of road or that piece going out, either one. You have to be in the rest area. Now places like out in California, Arizona, maybe Texas has a few places that has the way off space off on the shoulder over off the road. If you're more than, I want to say, it's to be on the safe side, let's say 15 feet. It may be 12, but let's just say 15 to be on the safe side. Off the highway, you know, in order not to be a sitting duck. And I still probably wouldn't do that. This whole thing, and this is I'm not slamming on Jeremy and Selena. You know, was this their fault? 100%. But I'm not slamming them for it. I mean, I understand they honestly didn't think it was wrong. And I understand that. But when you're making as much money as they are, and you know the policies, why would you even take a chance? You know, I was telling one of my subscribers, they asked me about it, and I said all they would have had to done as soon as they bought the rented the apartment, if the apartment complex would not allow them to park inside the complex on that property in a parking place, they knew they couldn't do that. Their next call should have been to Landstar. Hey, we live on a dead end, a cul-de-sac or whatever. Can we park here? You know, they may have to send some pictures and show them or something. And but you need to keep Landstar in the loop. You need to a quick little 5-minute phone call to Landstar just to find out would have prevented all of this, you know, from the very beginning. And so, you know, and I've heard people say, you know, because they said that Landstar told them they could reapply after 12 years, and people's like, oh, screw Landstar, I wouldn't go back. Really? If the DMV suspends your license, are you gonna say, screw you, I don't want your license no more? Or are you gonna try to get your license back when you get a chance? Trust me, I've been there. I've had my license suspended when I first started truck driving for getting too many tickets. So, yeah, I mean, you would say, screw you, I don't want to go make that hundreds of thousands of dollars no more? Nah, you'll go back. I mean, if you can, and the money is that good, I would go back in a heartbeat. I did come back. What are you talking about? I came back. I mean, they didn't, I quit on my, I resigned. I left. They didn't kick me out. I left and I came back. But they, but yeah, I mean, I don't know what their plans are. I don't know them personally. I'm just giving you someone who works at Landstar, someone who is very familiar with the sitting duck policy. I'm very familiar with it. I've heard so many people that have lost their lease. That's like me, right? If I'm driving down the road and that thing hits 0 and I'm out of hours and I'm violating DOT, logbook, ELD rules or whatever, I don't care. I'll keep driving until I can find somewhere to park that's legal by Landstar standards. I can find a way around this. I can say inclement weather. I can do, I mean, there's a lot of different things that you can do to that won't get your lease terminated for a logbook violation versus a sitting duck policy. You know, that's going to get you going in a hurry. So yeah, I mean, there's no excuse. I mean, if you break down, you call them, you tell them. If you you know, some kind of emergency situations with your person, where you're something's wrong with you, I mean, something like that, as soon as you are able to call, you call them. Or, I mean, I know it sounds crazy, but that's just their rules, you know. I think the seatbelt law is crazy, but you still have to obey it, or either you disobey it and you pay the consequences. You know, I've paid so many seatbelt tickets, it's unreal. You know, I pay the price every time I get pulled over, just about. I have to pay the ticket. But, so, I mean, I hate to use the old saying, it is what it is, but that's it. I mean, a 5-minute phone call would have prevented all of that, you know. And I know hindsight's 20/20, whatever that saying is, you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda, you know, all that different stuff. But I mean, when you're making that much money, I wouldn't take a chance. Like right now, if I've broke down twice since I've been back with Landstar on the shoulder road. Both times, before I even called for help or anything, my first call was to Landstar Safety. And it didn't matter what time of day or night it was. That was my first call. So, thought I'd just touch on that and let y'all know what was going on, because I've had people ask me about it. So, anyway, we're here to receive the shipper in Piedmont. We're headed to Okmulgee. And I already give you the breakdown numbers on how much this load's paying and everything. So anyway, we'll go ahead and finish out the video here, and we'll pick it up somewhere between here and Okmulgee, and we'll just go from there. Yeah, it's Monday. So anyway, I hope I didn't hurt anybody's feelings with my thoughts on it and my take on what happened and everything. But you know, that's what it is. So thank y'all so much for liking, watching, commenting, and subscribing and all that good stuff y'all do. Ducky's down there asleep on the floor. I ain't gonna wake him up. But anyway, we'll be touching base with y'all in the next video. So until then, don't forget our motto. If you're an owner operator, don't haul no cheap freight.